Well, another down-to-the-wire ball game for us. So it was an interesting game from the standpoint. I felt like neither team was guarding anything early for the first 10 minutes or so, and then I thought both teams really picked up the defense, played pretty good defense the rest of the way. It came down to who had the ball last for the most part, from the standpoint of clutch shots. I thought our guys did a nice job maintaining poise and executing down the stretch. And unfortunately, they got off a tough shot, but a shot by one of their best playmakers tonight to win the game at the end.
Talk about the plays down the stretch, and Christoph hit the jumper to go ahead. That was a 10-0 run. They didn't score for almost 4 minutes. You know, you countered that from a Kennesaw run. What changed over those 4 minutes?
We changed. We tried about 3 different things defensively. I thought they were really hurting us with ball screens. We went zone to try and be able to guard ball screens better, and they still did a good job against it. And then we adjusted with back to man and made one, and started switching screens. And I thought that was good for a possession or two. And then they made a little adjustment. And finally, we went to a little bit smaller lineup, and I thought Sherwood came in and gave us quality minutes, not just with the 3 that he hit and a couple free throws that he hit down the stretch, but did a good job guarding Cummings at the end. And then we make, like you said, we cut their run a little short, and we were able to make a run of our own. But unfortunately, they made the last run that counts, the 3-point run at the end.
Talk about the last play you set up, 3.4 left, side out of bounds on your end of the court.
Yeah, but the clock ticked awfully quick. There was about 7 seconds left when we took them all out, and we didn't want to allow them to set up full court pressure. So Marlon brought it across midcourt. We took the time out across midcourt, plus that puts the ball in front of our bench so we can instruct from the bench as well. And I thought, we were headed for 2 freshmen. The first option was Banks over the top, and I thought they guarded that initial pass well. So the second option was to go to Chase with it. And I thought Chase did a nice job getting open and then making the pass to Christoph. The idea was to shot fake and get the guy in the air and be able to take one hard dribble by him for the pull-up, kind of the same way he had scored on the previous possession. And to Kennesaw's credit, Harum stayed on his feet. And, whether he touched him on the arm or not, he comes up a little bit short on the 3-point shot at the end.
Close games like this, are never easy to take. But what do you take away as far as positives go from a game like this?
Well, I take the fact that we got a really young team on the floor, and they're executing and putting us in positions to have a chance to win games late like that. The other thing I think our guys take from this is that they don't like the feeling of a 1-point loss. And as we talked about, it doesn't really come down to the last possession. Both teams made big plays on the last possession, but that game was won and or lost much earlier on several possessions, one way or the other. An offensive rebound here, a turnover there. If we execute a little bit better early in the ball game, that 3 puts them within 1 instead of gives them a lead. So I think we'll take something positive from it. Certainly, it's heartbreaking tonight for all of us, but I think they'll take positive things from it for the big picture and the long road ahead.
After any loss, you can't wait to play again. Fortunately, you don't have to wait about 36 hours till we head to Mercer. What's the mindset? What's the preparation in these next 6 hours to get ready for another game?
Well, it's interesting. We finish here with 8 games over. I want to say it's 8 games over 18 days. In reality, we only have about 3 legitimate practices mixed in there. So it's going to come down to how well we can focus on concentrating scouting reports, take stuff off the chalk and off the film, and this group's done a pretty good job of that over the last few weeks. So I expect they'll continue to do that. And hopefully, the fact that we came away with a loss tonight will turn itself into a hunger on Saturday to win every possession.